So, depression can be overwhelming, where it makes you become lethargic, to the point where you have trouble in doing your day-to-day activities. So many people have this misconception that Christians, cannot, go through depression. Christians cannot be stressed. Christians cannot, have anxiety, which is a misconception, because, depression will make you, feel like life is not worth living at all. Elijah went through this in the Bible. In verses 4 of 1 Kings 19, the Bible says, he calls out to the Lord in the wilderness, say, Lord, I've had enough. I cannot do this anymore. People are after my life. I do not want to do this. Life is not worth living. I'm no better than my ancestors. This is Elijah we are talking about. This is a man who 2 chapters ago was, praying that it should not rain in a particular area, and it doesn't rain. This is a man who just killed, the prophets of Baal because he found them to be false. This is a man who in Matthew 17, appears with Moses and Jesus in the Transfiguration. So, just because you have a couple of victories, a string of victories, does not guarantee that you will not go through depression. Okay, I think it was Jim Carrey, who said this, and I think I'm paraphrasing, by the way. He said, depression is a way of your body telling you that you need deep rest from the character that you've been playing. See, most people, they've created this character, they put on this facade, this avatar, of playing 2 characters. One minute they're Christians, the next minute, they're in the club, they're popping bottles on, you know what I'm saying, they're just out there making it rain. Then the next minute they want to be Christians. One minute you want to impress people, you want to please people. You can only please people for so long. Depression is going to come over you, maybe because of a bad marriage, maybe because of debt, which is a commonality for a lot of people there. But depression is real, depression is real. And, the Bible says in Matthew 11, verses 28, the Bible says, Jesus is saying to us, says, come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I'll give you rest. In 1 Peter chapter 5, verses 7, we are told to cast your burdens, unto Jesus, because he cares. Cast your worries, cast your anxiety unto Jesus. The whole gist of this is to let us know that depression is real, so is God. Anxiety is real, so is hope. It's okay to be a Christian and have a therapist. It's okay to be a Christian and talk to somebody about the struggles that you are going through, about the problems that you are going through. You do not have to suffer all this alone. You do not have to go through this alone, because 1 minute you're on top of the world, the next minute the world is on top of you. But be of good cheer. There is hope. You can talk to somebody, but above all, take it to the Lord in prayer, because he cares. My name is Prince Kajila, and thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Shalom.